In every classroom, each and every student is different and comes from a unique home life and family background.
As a teacher, it is our role to ensure students feel supported and included. One group of vulnerable students are those experiencing homelessness.
As a beginning teacher, the task of supporting them may seem daunting. However, we aim for this video to better prepare you for providing safe and secure learning environments for these students.
Homelessness is experienced when an individual or family has inadequate access to safe and secure housing that meets the community standard. Being homeless doesn't necessarily mean that individuals or families are sleeping on the streets, but includes multiple forms of temporary accommodation. According to our most recent census in 2006, out of the estimated 105,000 homeless Australians, a staggering 7,500 families with children were considered as homeless. Children who are homeless as a part of a family unit or even on their own are known to experience significant negative social and health consequences. Whilst teachers are limited in their ability to prevent homelessness, they are able to employ various strategies in the classroom and throughout the school community to support children who live in these difficult circumstances. These are the risk and protective factors that we have identified to impact on children and families affected by homelessness. As a teacher, it is important to consider the factors that influence students outside of the school environment. Risk factors increase the probability of adverse effects on a child's behaviour and well-being. As a teacher, you can positively influence experiences students have within the classroom and school community. Recognising the protective factors you can implement as a teacher can enable you to create a school environment which provides students with a sense of belonging, protection, stability and structure.
Whilst there are limited things that you can personally do to prevent children from becoming homeless, there are a number of strategies that you as a teacher can one day implement in the child's day-to-day classroom life that has been proven to maximise their learning outcomes.
Authentic engagement. A child's motivation to continue attending school despite their life circumstances increases when they are genuinely engaged in their schooling system. Keeping students engaged can be done by just some of the following practices. Opportunities to belong. Making a child feel they belong in the school and forming a personal attachment to the school is very beneficial to the child.
Small steps, all your shitty clouds.
Support networks. Schools and teachers can be the first port of call for struggling families to access support networks, and for some, a child's school may be the only connection a family has to their local community.
But remember all the clouds.
As beginning teachers, it may seem quite an overwhelming task to effectively support students experiencing homelessness. Fortunately, there are many organisations which can provide additional information and resources to teachers in order to provide safe and inclusive classroom environments for all students. As education makes a significant contribution to the development and well-being of all children and young people, as well as their future access to employment and life opportunities, the Department is working in partnership with other government agencies and community service organisations to strengthen educational support for children, young people and their families who are homeless or at risk of homelessness. Supporting children, young people and their families affected by homelessness is one of the many documents available for download from their website. The Department has formed guidelines to support primary and secondary schools across Victoria to improve the wellbeing, educational experiences and outcomes of children and young people who are homeless or at risk of homelessness. Another important organisation is the Reach Out Teachers Network. This was originally launched in 2007 in response to the growing need to support teachers to understand the mental health issues impacting on young people they were working with. Funded by the Australian Government, this organisation has a focus on delivering teachers more quality teaching resources for use in their work, including fact sheets with evidence-based mental health information. The site also includes an entire section devoted to online professional development and training to support teachers in schools to promote the mental health and well-being of their students. The Australian Red Cross Good Start breakfast programs. Not only do students benefit from the important nutritional aspect of these programs, but they can also offer secure and stable relationships with their peers and adults. The Australian Red Cross can help to support teachers and schools to organise and sustain effective breakfast programs. Their website contains useful fact sheets to facilitate every step of the process, from assessing the need for a program in your school community to sourcing food and volunteers.